What's up, everybody, and welcome back to another episode of... I don't even know what this is called.
Speakyplayer.
I just had something exciting for you guys, and I wanted to share it with you. I got a new prize, got a new present, and so I wanted to share with you this exciting new thing that I had received in the mail. I wanted to do a little unboxing, even though it's really an unbagging. We'll see if they practice the dubious double bag technique. They may not. Who knows at this point? I don't, you don't, they do. They're the only people. Amazon Fulfillment Services. Let's find out what's in this surprise. I know, and you probably know from the thumbnail, but I'm gonna act like it's a surprise. Don't tell me. All right, let's see what's inside our mystery bag. Can't get it open. You know, they have these convenient little flaps and they never work. Okay. Oh, yes, that smell. I love that smell. Folks, they did not practice the dubious double bag technique, but if you're wondering why I'm so familiar with this smell, it's because it's a very exciting smell. It's the smell of a fresh new manga. And it is so exciting. I have not ordered, I think so. Let me tell you a quick story about young single player, young Nate. Back whenever I was a kid, my very favorite place to go, you would think, oh, maybe the playground, maybe the arcade, maybe the GameStop, maybe the roller rink of whatever your kids say nowadays. Maybe that's what you think, but no, my favorite place to go. Anytime my parents were like, where do you want to go, like, spend the afternoon? Where would I say? Barnes & Noble. I loved the Barnes & Noble. I would go and I would sit in the manga section. I would get a stack of manga as tall as I was, and I would just flip through them and read them all and find my favorites and buy those. I love manga. I love it. And so I haven't bought one in a long time. I stopped ordering Shonen Jump whenever I was like 13. I think was whenever maybe it might have even been older than that. I haven't had a Shonen Jump in a long time, lost interest for a while, and then kind of fell back in love with it recently. But I have a couple series that I've saved. One of them is Black Cat, which I did a review on. Full Metal Alchemist, I have the full series of that just because it's my favorite. It was my first. And then I also have the full collection of Dragon Ball and Dragon Ball Z, which, as you know, is nothing to shake a stick at. I just realized that my fan is on. Really hope that doesn't affect sound quality too badly. If it does, I'm real sorry. So I have the full collection of Dragon Ball and Dragon Ball Z, and so I had to, whenever I heard that it was going to be coming out, I had to purchase the dragonballsuper manga that was being produced. It's like coming home. It's like coming home, people. I mean, it smells... just the page and the ink, and it just smells right. It smells like home again. Seeing these words, seeing Viz Media and Shonen Jump on the back, oh, and just holding it in my hands instead of reading it on an e-reader or something like that, and being to smell something about manga ink. I don't know what kind of ink you guys use over in Japan, but it just smells better. I love it. I seriously, it's beautiful. Akiratoriyama is a mastermind. He's a genius. He's so good. I cannot wait to get to read through it. Seriously, you guys, I mean, I've read every single Dragon Ball manga, like every single one. I love the anime. The anime will always be great and have a special place in my heart, but there's something special about the manga. I mean, just look at just the contents page, you guys. That's home. You know, that's home. That's right. Seeing this kind of dragon with the contents, I mean, something's just right about it. It's not very often that I would consider that Facebook suggests things that I actually need, but this was one of the scenarios where it suggested this to me, and thank you for bringing this up to my attention because I needed this. So I will be ordering all of these again. I've got to complete that collection and have it as well. Oh, and you know what? I mean, you guys, I just can't describe to you how, like, do you ever have that feeling whenever you're like, oh, what I wouldn't give to go back and be a kid again? Or I feel it. I feel it again. And, you know, I have all the Dragon Balls, and I would line them up on my bookshelf, and they have this, not parallax necessarily, but this border that would go across the bottom of the manga, and The first one. They're doing it again. It looks like a little Super Saiyan God Goku there. It's just so good, you guys. I just feel warm and fuzzy on the inside. I'm so glad I finally got to open this and to share it with you guys and to show you the beauty that is Dragon Ball Z, or Dragon Ball Super now. I'm going to have to start referring to it in that way. That's going to be an adjustment for me, but I cannot wait to read along and to find out what happens. I've been debating whether or not to watch the dubbed or the subbed, and I've kept up with the dubbed so far. But instead of get ahead, I think that I'll probably stop watching both and start reading them because that just feels right to be back on this. So, yeah, this is awesome. If you haven't ordered it, I would encourage you to. If you're a DBZ or DBS now, or just a regular Dragon Ball fan, you've got to read the mangas. They're so stinking good. So thank you, Akira Toriyama. Thank you to Toyotaru, maybe? Toyotaru. I can't necessarily pronounce that name. You can see it. He did the art for this, or she did the art for this. I'm not sure who they are. Toyotaru. It is a he. Whoever you are, Toyotaru, thank you for doing this, for giving this to us fans so that we can continue along in this journey that's been over the course of my lifetime. So thank you for watching. Thank you. I hope that you enjoyed this. Thank you to Shonenjump, as always. And if you want to send me Dragon Ball Z stuff, I love it. I will always show it and support it because it is the coolest. It's one of my favorite franchises. Shonenjump, I love you. You were my childhood. Dragon Ball Z, I love you. Dragon Ball Super now. I love you all. Wonderful stuff. Thank you so much for watching this video. Be sure to follow me on all my social medias. I'll be sure to post more unboxings as they come to me. Whatever I end up doing, you will know about it first. If you check me out here, make sure that you are following me or subscribe to me so that you can find out what is happening when it happens, so that you can find out whenever I get the next manga or whatever it may be. That should be all for this video, you guys. I will see you next time. Bye.